just couldn't beat it. There wouldn't lose a pound. It was weird. Like, I tried everything, but I used to be able to hike 20 miles a day. I could hunt all over the place. I was very, very energetic. I had a lot of life. Like, I loved hunting, and I went everywhere. And I guess as things started to progress with this illness, I see why he gave me that way. Well, something's happened. Like, I think everything happens for a reason, and there's a different way of looking at things to why they happen. And I look at that. I got hurt with my neck, got heavy, so it would save my life now. And that is the only thing that has saved my life, is because I was so heavy. The disease I got, there was a special test for it, and I would never have had the test. I would still have been diagnosed with the easiest thing for a doctor to ever diagnose with a stomach problem. It is called IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. That is their easiest answer to every stomach problem imaginable. I was told from the beginning they couldn't find anything wrong with any of the testing. They told me it was IBS for this. That's all they could assume. And when I was in the hospital for that big stint, I lost quite a bit of weight. That was the worst weight loss I had had under care. Okay, I'm not going to go that way. In a situation I should have been getting help instead of running into a lot of problems. And I understand a lot more now than I did then. I was a little bit more hurtful to the system, to society, for there not being enough help or enough understanding for people that are in pain. They can't find what's wrong with them. With my case, every doctor I seen, every test I took, even the surgery I went through, came back showing basically there's nothing wrong with me. Every test imaginable. So they diagnosed me IBS because I'm complaining of a stomach aches and weight loss and stuff like that. Well, my doctor, who has been my doctor, like I said, since I was a little boy, he went through a lot of pain with my family because he cared so much. He tried everything imaginable to try and take the pain away. He tried different tests. He talked to colleagues. He put so much effort into my situation, but things still went so horribly wrong. And where they went wrong is I went to the specialist that actually found the disease, and the way they found it is a blood test that they don't give everybody. And I wish anybody who has a stomach problem request this blood test, because there might be more people out in this world with diagnosed IBS, and they're going through the same thing I am. And if I can do anything to change or help the way people think of their body and paying attention to signs and believing your body, I will do it, because my body told me there was something wrong, and there was something very seriously wrong. To this day, doctors still tell me, and I just laugh now. Can't find nothing. Can't help you. There's nothing we can do for you. The disease name that I have, it's called systemic scleroderma. I've been told, I've actually gone to the Scleroderma Society in Calgary. I've met some people with scleroderma. I've heard their stories. And I'll tell you, theirs is a lot like mine in so many ways, with family, with the doctors, because the scleroderma is a rare disease. I've from some of the research, it's in between 1 and 200,000 per one person in 1 and 200,000 get this disease, get scleroderma. I do not have 1 ounce of what they call a scleroderma, which is skin, and what it does is it turns your skin into rock. Okay, the way I have been told that this is to progress, and signs and what to expect has stopped probably 2 years ago. Everything I've read, I have experienced. Everything that I've read about how some of the pain goes, I've experienced. I'm experiencing new things every day. And if I can guide somebody through, like help them emotionally, or their family, I'd love to talk to them, because I can fill them in on so much while I'm here. Because I really don't wish this on anybody else. I am glad that I've got it, and it is so rare that I'm hoping that one little piece of this gene did not make it into any of my children, any of them. And the disease, like I said, is scleroderma. That's not what I have. What I've been told I have. And how I've been told is by that blood test. A normal person's blood count, or however they do it, I'm not a doctor. The doctor explained it, that normal people's blood when they come back is 1 part or 1 unit to 40 or 50 or 30. It's a really low number like that, is normal. My test, when it came back at 1,280 positive for this disease. The specialist, when he found that out, contacted a doctor. I'm not going to say who, because it doesn't. This doctor is a fabulous physician. And anybody, it could have happened to anybody, and I don't blame anybody, but that's just what I've been given. The doctor was told about the disease. He assumed it was scleroderma. I went in there. He checked out my body, looking for the skin, and he told me, "Scott, you're okay. I don't see any signs. We're okay." Basically, it's still in his eyes IBS. Month and a half goes by. I get a call from the specialist to come in and see him again for follow-up and see if anything else has happened with the progression of the disease. And he told me, he asked me if I talked to my family doctor, and I told him yes, I have. And he said that he didn't see anything and there wasn't really anything wrong. Right there, the doctor basically says, "I want you to go back and see him. I want you to go talk to him." And I could tell just the way his demeanor changed. There was something seriously wrong. So